Yo, it's Cass and Chris. We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play. Cause we're living.
Still a banger. Just gets better with time.
I know. Do you want to hear the very end of it?
Gotta add it to my Spotify list. Yeah, the original, like we said, if you guys didn't hear the original versions, well, you probably didn't because I edited it down, but it had this, I don't know, 5 other verses in there. They kind of,
some of them are a little weird.
It went off the tracks a little bit, so we took the best parts of it. But welcome back to the Livin in San Diego podcast, episode 245. We got a hot one today. Kind of weekend wrap-ups into summers. We got our new segment, new To Do and Adieu. The Adieu one, I don't think you're going to like. Sorry. But the other ones, there's good.
Well,
there's
when you keep it as a secret, it's always hit or miss.
Yeah.
So.
New, actually, we're adventuring out of North County, but there's ties to North County. So we got something new going on. To Do is something I got into this weekend. It's a new spot that I guess I talked to the gal, it's been around for about 4 or 5 months, but it's very low key, under the radar. And then we're going to dive into, we always like to have a theme or something, some talking point, because this weekend, one thing that I did want to do that I didn't is go camp with my kids. And trying to find a campsite at anywhere easy is very difficult. And then where I did find campsites, it ended up being about 93 degrees.
Ouch.
Probably not the best first impression. I was talking with Julie, and I had my map out. She's like, "You're going out to Ramona?" I said, "I don't know. Maybe we might go."
So this is just the three of you.
Julie's not.
Yeah, okay.
And she goes, I just looked, it's going to be like 92, 93 degrees. She's like, the boys aren't ready for that. I don't know. We didn't go anyways.
It's chillier in the tent, I think.
Yeah. And the place out there actually it's shaded. It's not like wide thing. Open, you know, but it was still pretty warm. And we ended up somewhere else and it was still 78 degrees.
When you camp.
Not camping, but.
Yeah. When you end up camping in Big Bear in March, you don't want to be in the shade of the trees. So just a heads up.
Yeah.
Maybe it was April. That's just my hot take.
I've done that as well.
Yeah, it took me a good hour to get warm in the morning, and I walked. I found a sunny spot to hang out, and it still took forever. Yeah, and my dad and my brother went back in the tent, like smart people. So there you go.
How cold was it, you think?
It was below 20.
Okay. Yeah, that's. I remember when we went up to Big Bear. No kids, it was pre-kids, but we went up there. It was a beautiful day, you know, obviously cool during the night, then it got really cold. And so it was just me, Julie, in the tent. It's like, we got to combine tent. We put all our stuff together, kind of started getting some body heat. Dude, it got very cold in that tent. But there was also, I think it must have been not during pandemic, but there was another time. Remember when the government shut down all parks? There was like a government shutdown. They shut down everything. I forget when that was, maybe a few, like 18, 19, somewhere in there. But we had a camping trip planned with my brothers, my pops, a few other family friends up in Mammoth. Or just kind of up that way. We were planning on going up in that direction. And everything was closed down, but we did find right kind of as you go into Mammoth, there's like a private campsite.
Yeah.
So that was open, luckily. But that time we woke up in the morning and there was few inches of snow on the ground, and we were sleeping in my brother's pop-up tent, which is no better than an actual tent. You know, it's got wide open screens. It's not like you're tucked away in there, but
you're off the ground. That's the only positive.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that was good. And we had 4 or 5 dudes in there, so body heat. It was good. It was nice. Well, it definitely wasn't as cold as the other time, but anyways, we're getting some local camping spots with kids. Maybe I'm trying to do our first real camping. Like I said, just the 3 of us, me and the boys. Julie's not going to go unless we have a yurt.
Yeah.
With a bathroom.
And a shower.
Yeah. I don't know if a coin operated shower would work. That's the one I found. Yeah. But you know, it's just, I did bring Lincoln out. I'll get into that story when we go into there, but when he was maybe 2 or 3 and it didn't go great, but anyways, I'm Chris Erickson. We got Mr. Cassidy Lewis on the 1s and 2s over there.
Yo.
And excited for this episode. If you guys need anything, got questions, you want to hit us up, hello@livin in San Diego, LIVIN in San Diego.
Apostrophe.
No apostrophe in the email. Don't put the apostrophe. It will not find us. But yeah, let's do weekend wrap-ups. And I forgot to start my timer again. What are we on? 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Okay,
Yep,
that's what I figured. All right. How was the weekend? You said you were working all weekend.
Yeah.
So you're like, yep, I didn't take any pictures. I worked.
Well, that's what I just went back through. You said I've been taking pictures. My photos, I have a couple, but they're just like random ones of Braden with the dog and stuff like that. So
how's the dog, by the way?
She's doing great. She eats everything. So the last 2 days, she's gotten into something in the backyard and has not had the best stomach situation. But other than that,
What's
she's
she eating
been
in
great.
the backyard? Weeds?
Well, one, Braden was he wanted to build a boat.
Okay.
And then left some masking tape and styrofoam and plastic bottles. And so she
was liking that.
So
This looks good.
And left. Like, he's like, okay, I'm done with my project. He left it outside. And then I'm on a call and I'm like picking up masking tape and I'm like, oh, this is probably not great. And anyway, and then yesterday I left. We have like that big heavy griddle that we put on the barbecue for like smash burgers, fried rice, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I left it on the side yard to clean yesterday because we were going to do burgers last night. And so it's still covered in grease, and she licked like 2 pounds of grease off of it.
That does sound good.
So yeah, so not ideal, but other than that, she's been great. So yeah, no complaints. And I think Braden was asking yesterday, but I think she might have hit her pinnacle of size. So
yeah, she
reached it. Yeah, I don't think she's growing much more. So
all right.
But yeah, good.
Kona.
Yep.
All right.
Kona. Still getting not a lot, but a handful of people have said German Shepherd. So
yeah,
I think we can pretty much put the nail in Chihuahua Shepherd mix.
Okay.
So.
And how much bigger is she?
She's not much. She's probably like 12 pounds, 13 pounds.
Just a little guy.
Like that. Yeah.
Just a little guy.
She's fine.
Very nice.
But anyway, yeah. We didn't get into much, but we did have friends over on Saturday night. So Chelsea went and picked up Cardiff Crack. Nice big old Cardiff Crack roast, and actually a little one too. And it's been a long time since I've done their tri-tip. I've just done like, just dry and do dry rub and all that.
Like your own, build your own.
Build my own, yeah. And our electric smoker kicked out like earlier this year, so I did it on the grill. Super fun. Heat or direct heat, and then indirect heat for the majority.
Yeah.
And
so put it on one of the burners in the back or whatever side you're going.
Yeah. So we have so I just heat the 2 left sides, hit it hit it for like a couple minutes on each side, and then put it to the side. And I think it took about 45 minutes, but I was just looking for internal temperature. Yeah. And then
you got to cut that stuff thin.
Yeah.
I remember we did it at my mother-in-law's house. She had some big old tri-tip, and it was direct heat. It was brother-in-law was cooking, and I was kind of involved, and it was just like a lot
chewier if you do direct.
Yeah, but then when we sliced it, I sliced it real thin. I was just taking, against the grain.
Hard to slice Cardiff Crack real thin.
Yeah.
That stuff just falls apart.
This was easy enough to but they're like, oh, you're slicing. I've never had it that way. I was like, what do you usually eat? Just big hunks of it? Or
yeah.
Got to get it thin.
Yeah.
Not too thin, but
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, it turned out great. It was really tasty. Fun doing it again. But that's pretty much it. Chelsea and the boys went to Disneyland on Sunday. I worked, hung out at the house.
Showing clients' houses out and about in the world.
Houses. Yeah. There was a bunch to see. I mean, under $1 million in Oceanside Vista and San Marcos, we saw, I think, 11 properties between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I was going to say not all in one day, like some people.
No. That's one of our rules when we're going through things. Not 11 houses in one day.
Yeah.
You'll be upset.
That's a lot.
I'll be upset.
Yeah.
You'll be upset with me.
Everybody's going to be upset.
Yeah. You'll be hangry. All of those things.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, it was a good weekend. And we kind of continued because the boys have been off this week. So Monday we did Pelly's after worked at home until like 1:30 or 2, and then we went and did Pelly's. I was the only one not to get a hole in one, but I did win both rounds. So
nice.
Yep.
Show those boys who's boss.
Yep. Exactly. Take no mercy.
Yeah.
So their golf etiquette also sucks. So I told Cam on the way home that we got to work on it. I said, do you know what one of the most important rules about golf is?
Never leave a birdie putt short.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't need to know that one yet. Especially because a birdie is. Oh, maybe it's a 2. I guess they are all par 3s.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, being quiet. Because he had made like, I don't know, 7 or 8 2s in a row.
Yeah.
And was very happy about himself. And so he was calling himself Mr. 2.
It's a good name.
At the top of his lungs. After he drilled every one, it was like screaming, I'm Mr. 2. And I'm like, Camden, quiet. And nobody cares in mini golf.
Yeah.
But if you
Especially
get on
that course, it's tight. Yeah.
the freeway's right there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anyway, it was fun though. But they each had hole-in-ones. And so anytime I got close, it was like, no, because they didn't want me to get one. So rooting actively against their dad to get a hole in one.
How rude.
So I know.
Pelly's is good though. You could have some
fun.
brewskis there.
Yeah, we didn't have brewskis, but well, I didn't.
The kids did.
Yeah. But they got a sweet treat at the end, so they were all excited about.
Yeah.
They have some desserts at the end, and
yeah, it's a cool place. We had Brewer's party there maybe last year for his birthday.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's affordable. You can rent it out. They have the pizzas, it's whatever you need there. So super easy. And then the kids, keeping them corralled with 8 to 10 kids is a little bit much, but it's doable.
Yeah,
cool little spot.
Yeah, Brayton, as we were leaving, was interested in doing that for his birthday party. So it's not till January, but so we have some time for him to change his mind 8 times. but it's super fun, super easy. I don't think I've ever been on a weekend like when the little snack shack and stuff is open. So like I've always just paid at the front thing, but there's like a full on like kiosk and but anyway, it was super cool. And then yesterday, I'm just extending my weekend. So it's and then yesterday Tuesday
was Tuesday, by the way.
Midday, we went and saw Fantastic Four at Sinopolis, La Casa Town Square.
2 thumbs up. What are we thinking?
I had 2 thumbs up for me. Yeah. Cam was the only one that left. He was like, oh, it's okay. Braden was fully in. They did a really good job of not giving, it's Fantastic Four. You know what happens.
Yeah.
But they did a really good job of not showing all of the really cool action because it's not like a super action-packed Marvel movie. But like the previews didn't give a ton away. So all the action stuff was really cool to see.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun. I liked it a lot. 2 thumbs up. I'm excited for after the end credit scene. Don't want to give anything away, but makes you very excited for Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Which is the next big one. I think there might be a Spider-Man in there somewhere.
All right. 2 thumbs up is kind of a tough rating system.
Yeah.
It's like you get 100%, you get 50%, or you get 0.
Yeah. What was Roger? What did I can't remember the other guy now.
Siskel.
Siskel.
Yeah.
Siskel and Ebert.
I think they had 4 thumbs, so it was...
Oh, that was easier. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But they
yeah.
never gave 4 thumbs up to anything.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit up Pelly's as well this weekend. Yeah. It was a Pelly's kind of weekend. If you guys haven't been there, it's over by Del Mar, right behind. What's that big? It's a big volleyball
facility
there.
There's a tennis facility there too.
Yeah, it's by the back dirt lots in Del Mar. So, and I was looking too because I was kind of. This is this is Saturday, and as I was trying to find a camping spot, which I'll get into that, but. I'm just like, I need to get out of the house. We need to do something and, whatever. So I was, okay, let's do this. And then we took them on a little trek across town, but started there at Pelly's. And I was looking at other courses. So you have Boomers up in Vista. There's one down in, I guess, Belmont Park, somewhere like an indoor one down there. There's one at somewhere near Point Loma, the Loma Club.
Oh, okay.
Sounded okay. And then there was one over, I think in Poway, maybe in arcade of sorts, indoor one as well.
Wait, what was the Lomo Club one? That's arcade or is
no?
that?
No, that is at I think it's at like a par 3 course, but they have a little mini golf course there as well.
They have a little mini golf course at Liberty Station too.
Maybe it's that. Okay. It's got to be that one. I think that's what it is. So
it's like right as you come in the entrance where Corvette Diner's on your left, the mini golf's on your right.
Okay. I
don't know what entrance that is, but
yeah. So that's it. You figure San Diego, mini golf.
Yeah.
Seems like it'd be a good place to have it. Do we need to open one?
Probably.
There's a mini golf here at Bermuda Club. We got a
tiny
little
mini
putting
golf.
green.
Yeah, you got to try out. Did you hit a ball?
No, I didn't. I just was filming it. I'll put it on Instagram of the
Happy Gilmore.
Happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Made it halfway through Happy Gilmore. So
2.
yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the first one. I've seen that one. Yeah. End of summer beach party. Kids are back at school. So obviously we went down there with one group of kids, and then you see other kids. It just like everybody knew everybody down there.
Yeah. It's wild. Your kids are back at school.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have another week till Tuesday.
Nice. I don't know.
I don't know.
It felt like summer was over quick. That's kind of one regret. Maybe next week we'll cover regrets. I figured like I didn't really do enough this summer with them. So that's my goal for next summer, is to kind of hit it hard. Like we did a family camp at the beginning. I mean, we did a lot of stuff, but no, big camping trips besides family camp. No, there wasn't just, it was a lot of activities and camps for them and that kind of things. But I don't know. Summer's like a good time. Somebody said once, like, as you get closer to like 18, when kids start moving out, like, I think it was like when they turn 18, you've spent like 90% of your time with your kids, or it's something wild. Anyways, it was a wild number. That wasn't the exact thing, but I was like, oh dude, that makes sense. Cause you got all the summers, you got all the, they live with you, obviously you got they're your roommates.
Yeah.
But anyways, next summer we're going to figure out something. So looking for ideas.
Why wait till next summer? You've got plenty of time.
Plenty of time, but just summer is a time. It's just kind of memories. That's like, summers are great.
Yeah.
So we got to figure something out, but, went to somewhere else that same day, which we'll get into it's the to do, which we'll cover next. But then also was it Thursday? We were down in PB.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do a full PB episode. So we need to find a PB-tian and just kind of talk about how it used to be.
Somebody that stayed down there after
a PBite.
Yeah.
No, maybe. Yeah. I got a few buddies who were down there for a long time. And it's just, as we were at the house getting it ready, I took off from there, did a lap down Grand all the way to the beach, went down the boardwalk, took a picture of where Julie started working and met our travel buddy back in the day at Wahine's. Is that how you say it? It's a little surf shop. Wahine's, yeah. It sounds so weird. It's a little surf shop down there right by Kono's. Breakfast spot. There's always been a line there. Still a line there. Went down to like almost Diamond Street and then cruised up and then went up Garnett. Just seeing all the new spots and just kind of how it used to be back in the day. There's still some OG spots, but there's also just like a handful of the bigger spots are definitely have moved on. So it'd just be interesting.
Yeah. I didn't spend any time down there.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd go to, during high school, we'd go to Belmont Park a lot because Kane's, the music venue, was down there. That was like the extent of us going down there, other than like beaches, like with my parents and stuff. I did when we went to for our first meeting at Grand Avenue. My mom for years, like in my youth, for I don't know, 10 years, maybe 8 years, would get her hair done down in PB when we lived in Lucadia for whatever reason.
She's got to take a trip down there. She had her gal.
Yeah, and I think she did from like after college. Like that's where I actually don't know if that's where they met, but both my parents spent time down in PB.
Yeah.
And I saw on Grand Avenue, it looks like a little house, but it's a little business where her hair place was. I don't know if it's probably passed through people now, but I saw the exact house. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I remember that.
Just bring back memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drove by, or I ran by.
Smells. That's all I remember.
I ran by where I met my wife, where I met Julie. Place is closed down, but it was literally like it was closed down maybe a year or two ago, but the exact like location, the exact like table was like right there. I was like, oh, that was almost not 20 or 18 years ago. It's a while ago. Yeah. Long time. Maybe almost 20. Yeah. We were 23. I'm going to be 43. So.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Woo. Long time. But anyways, yeah, PB was a fun time. So it'd be fun. I didn't even go to PB. Like even when we went to San Diego State, I was hanging out with a gal and we went out on a date. She's like, let's go to PB. I was like, all right, let's do that. Where is that? Like I had no idea where PB even was. So I went to sushi and that was like the first stop down there. And, and then I put in a decade down there, but on and off. There was a Tahoe break in the middle, but yeah, PB was near dear to my heart. So anyways, got to see it again. But that was it. Nice, easy weekend.
Sweet.
I tried to go camping. Like I said, I'm going to keep bringing that up because I want to.
Just not Ramona and 93 degrees.
Yeah, dude. How do you even plan that?
You don't.
Yeah, but like that's
you need like a swamp cooler
for anywhere out there, right? I mean, through when? When's the date? When can I go out there?
RV. You're fine.
I don't want to go RV.
I know.
I want these guys to set up a tent.
I'm telling you who is going out camping.
Well, that's a funny thing. Like the campsite was somewhat full. Like you could look online and see all the sites.
Yeah.
The tent sites were somewhat full. And then there's an RV loop and there was like 80% of them open. So I was like,
Interesting.
Yeah. They're the ones that have the AC, right?
Yeah. It's just, I mean, if you have to have it on the whole time, it's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Like unless you plug in, I guess, and there's no generator. I don't know. It's funny that we talked about camping today because I saw a post on Instagram, like just some funny thing, like that if you're RV camping, you shouldn't have a tent there also. I was like, what? Like I grew up, I don't know, but I grew up
that's the rules.
Going with my grandparents camping and they would stay in the motorhome and we'd stay in a tent.
Yeah.
Like I remember doing that.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I've done that. Yeah. I remember, I haven't done that with my folks, but I remember going out with other people who did the same thing.
Yeah. Seems pretty normal to me, but
nope. Rules are the rules, dude. Rules are the rules. You can't do it. All right. Should we do some new to do and adieu?
Yeah, because I'm starting to get nervous about the adieu.
So you don't have to be nervous. It just you're not gonna be happy. All right. So new is Coinhaus. Have you heard of Coinhaus? That
You told me
Coinhaus
about it.
isn't new, but
No, the arcade, right?
it's down in La Mesa. It's called a beer. They branded a beer cade.
Beercade, yeah.
So that's not new. That's been here for a while. And I looked it up. I brought it up on a map. And since we've been showing some properties down in that area, kind of just south of La Mesa and that area, Spring Valley, whatever, just, this is just north of that. Kind of checked out like the little village through Google Maps. It looks pretty cool. Like it looks like a
cool.
sick little area.
Yep.
So we don't make it down there much since we're up in North County. But so the new is not the Coinhaus, even though it looks fun. Maybe we could do an episode down there. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be great.
But it's a Cohen restaurant group. They contract with former stone workers at Tarantula Hill, and they get a beer of their own.
Nice.
Yeah. So Coinhaus has a new beer. Even when brewers leave San Diego, it's hard not to be drawn back to the capital craft. Take, for example, Tarantula Hill Brewing, a Thousand Oaks Brewery. So not even San Diego.
Draft Cone also. Draft is Cone.
Yeah. That's why they're going to have it there.
With Tarantula Hill.
Yeah. They're going to have it there.
Got it.
So, yeah. They struck a deal with Cohen Group to brew house beers for several local eateries and watering holes, including Pacific Social, which is in, is it 4S? I think it's 4S.
Okay.
Draft Republic, your spot.
Yep.
Prado, no idea where that is. And La Mesa's Coinhaus, game room / bar room. The founders of Tarantula Hill worked at Stone for many years. They had a strong relationship with many of the breweries in San Diego. When Roller Brewing downsized their brewery and decided to vacate the San Marcos location, the team at Tarantula Hill jumped at the opportunity to return to San Diego and brew beers for CRG. The partnership worked out perfectly because they could feature all their specialty beers next door at Draft Republic, San Marcos's bowling alley. Boyle's beer, Boyle, that's the guy who's saying this quote. His beercade is another beneficiary, featuring 2 Tarantula Hills on tap. The first Coinhaus IPA, also known as CRG West Coast IPA, is a 7% ABV, moderately bitter ale, featuring the piney aromas typically of that style. I love a good West Coast IPA.
Yeah.
A new one is always good too. You get some Idaho 7, some Crosby Idaho 7 hops.
So if you
tropical fruit flavors.
So if you get the Draft Republic IPA, that is a Tarantula Hill beer, right?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I've gotten it a bunch of times and just kind of never put that together.
Tarantula Hill they got some great stuff.
They do.
I'm glad to see them more and more out and about here.
Yeah. Because they're out of like Calabasas or somewhere up
Thousand
there.
Oaks.
Oh, Thousand Oaks. Right next to Calabasas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that where we went for that meeting up there?
We went.
I guess it was just north of that. I think we go through was it Calabasas? So. Where was it?
It was somewhere I think it was just south of that.
Okay.
Like I think we didn't quite get to Calabasas.
Okay. Gotcha. The other beer is Coinhaus Blonde, which offers notes of sweet Hawaiian bread and crisp finish. I'm not a blonde fan.
Yeah.
You?
Not really, but used to be. It's actually one of the beers that got me into beer. I really, which is weird, but what's it called? What's the restaurant like across from the company stores? BJ's.
Yeah.
They had a blonde that I really liked. like a million years ago when I
Now
was.
you've just blown out your taste buds with APAs and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Now I
get
can't
rid of
taste
this
them.
thing.
Yeah, I had. It's so funny. I had like I don't know why. I've just been like trying other beers, not just West Coast. At spots. And I tried a Pilsner the other day. Weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was delicious.
Yeah.
So
There's some hot Pilsners going around. There's some good stuff. Yeah, I think blonde ales. So there is actually one good golf course blonde. It's the Salty Crew with Coronado.
Oh, yeah.
They have a good, if you're on a golf course, that's a good time to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
And then come to find out, one of my favorite beers, same thing, getting into beer. Back in the day when I had no money, but I was buying good beer for some reason. But I like Sam Adams. It was
priorities.
Yeah, it was priorities.
They've changed.
Sam Adams was my jam. So I drink a lot of Sam Adams. And then every summer, Sam Adams Summer Ale would come out.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And then I found out recently that it was a blonde ale. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's gross.
So you like blondes as much as you like hazies, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Sometimes, always, but never. Some hazies, no go. Tarantula Hill has one of the best hazies that I've had. It is called the Liquid Candy.
Oh, I've had that too. It's good.
It is so good. The first time I had it, we did a little trip up to Big Bear, and they had it on draft there, and they're hazy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Liquid Candy, you're thinking sweet. You're thinking, just going to be, I was like
a meal in a can.
I don't know. Yeah. But
in a glass.
We had it there, and it was so memorable. I was like, what was that? So I got another one, and then find it. Luckily, it's around here now, and it's top notch. It's not too sweet. It's not too juicy. It's not like a West Coast, but it just got a really good flavor. So
nice. Super
solid. But yeah, now Coinhaus has their own. So Coinhaus Beercade also features a variety of other beers on tap, both local and from out of town. Human People's Picnic Pilsner, Harlan's Liloki Sour, Great Notions The Bear IPA, and Maine Brewing Lunch IPA. Have you ever seen Maine Brewing?
Yeah.
Out and about? They have those. Lunch. They still have the 22s.
Yeah, Lunch is one of theirs.
Or maybe they're bottles. Maybe they're 19.2s now. But yeah, they're just very simple. I think they're out of Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maine Brewing. That makes sense.
I think one of their IPAs they're famous for is called Lunch.
Yeah. They have. Do they have breakfast and dinner?
I don't think so.
They got some. But it's very simple. It's like a white label. It's pretty tasty. But anyways,
the cocktails there look good too. I went on the Coinhaus Instagram, and they have Butterfly Effect, which is Sabe. I don't know what that is. Straight lemonade and butterfly, peel flower extract, lime crisis, nasal mule, red woman, skin of a killer. Geez, some weird names. Fire Lord, Java the Hutt. Ooh, I'm guessing that's like a espresso martini, and other seasonal cocktails. So sounds good.
Yeah, on their website, Coinhaus, pour, drink, play. So they don't have food there, but you can get food from the place right next door. It's called Surf Rider Pizza Company. So a bunch of pies in there. And then on their site, they also have some of the games, which are some throwbacks, which are awesome. Mario Kart, solid. Do you ever play Halo?
Yeah, I did. It's so funny because right now on Fortnite, it's Halo themed.
Okay.
So
they have
games like, what is this? I'm like, oh, I played it back in the day.
Some Ghostbusters pinball. They got Donkey Kong, Frogger, Mortal Kombat 4, NBA Jam, which is always a good one.
Oh yeah.
The Pac-Man, can't go wrong with that. Pong, kind of boring. Duck Hunt. So, anyways, a lot of the.
Although I think it's like table
OGs.
pong. I think I saw it in one of their Instagram things. Yeah, it is. It's like
the
you're
newer
standing at a
school
table.
one.
Yeah, you're standing at a table, and so you have like something.
Yeah, somewhere else had that one too. Where did I just play that? I don't know. I played that within the last 12 months.
So is it adults only or no?
Yeah, 21 plus.
Oh man.
So do not bring the children.
Crazy.
So we'll pod there.
They also have a Baja Blast seltzer that looks legit.
It doesn't show it. You blocked it.
Oh, here. Well, watch it.
Baja Blast like Mountain Dew?
Yeah, but it's a seltzer, but it looks exactly like it. Right. Looks like coolant.
All right. Everybody wants their coolant. All right, talking about old school video games. The to-do this week is something new that opened up in Encinitas called Moneyline. It's called Moneyline Sports HQ. So it doesn't say restaurant anywhere. It's kind of confusing. And it's in the old El Callejon building where they had Pina was there for a little bit. They've had a bunch of different places in there.
Yeah.
They have a few Mexican spots, but now it's a sports bar. And they do have, they have something else right next door, which looks actually really bomb. I forget the name of it, but I'll get into it. So Moneyline, it's Encinitas' newest sports bar. And they do have, for the kids, this is not 21 plus, they have a small bank of games. They have like a not multiplayer, but multi-game unit cabinet. And then they have pinball. Then they have like one of those win a prize game, but not a claw. It's like, have you seen the one where you have to get the key right in there? I've never seen anybody win, but anyways, you move the thing, you let go of the button, it goes in, tries to get a prize.
Okay, yeah.
And then they have Top Golf, which was like only, I think it said $4 for 18 holes. Not bad. Not bad
at all, yeah.
Not bad. But if you guys want to play golf, hit us up. We'll bring you to Bermuda Club. Last week, 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now, we played Torrey.
Yeah.
Or the front nine.
Yeah, it's been
A few weeks. Anyways, we got some simulators in here. But Moneyline, sports everywhere, obviously. TVs everywhere, which is awesome. Something you don't really find in Encinitas. There's not a ton of sports bars, or at least now, you got OG's sports bar, pizza spot. You got in the old school video games, they were playing some old school baseball. They were playing some little bit of Mario. They actually had Super Mario, the original one in there.
Nice.
They had a few other games. They had about 10 different games in there. And I got $5 worth of quarters and it lasted the whole time.
Oh, really?
So it's like 1 quarter per play. Now the other 2 games are like $1 a play, pinball and the other guy. But that cabinet was $1 or, quarter a play. So, and you get to play for the baseball, at least it was quarter and you get 8 minutes of play. So it's about an inning or so, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
They loved it. Boys loved it. We went during happy hour. So drinks, like beers were like $5, house margs, $5, house wine, $5. You walk in, they have this front area and it was about 75 degrees out, overcast, right? But so it wasn't like a super sunny, hot day. The wife made him put on the heaters. So you walk out on this patio and it's, it felt like the sun was beaming on you. Because I was just like, oh God, dude, it's so hot in here. But then you have all the TVs. They have like 4 sound zones. So first come, first serve, whatever games you want on. She ended up putting all Padres games on for me, which was awesome. And then they have this back area too. It's a little more, it's kind of like indoor, outdoor. Then they have like the bar area with a ton of TVs up there too. The gal bartending, super cool, super nice, very hospitable. And they had a little happy hour menu of food. So I think it was like pretzel bites. They had chips and guac and salsa, and then nachos. We did the chips and salsa and the pretzel bites, which are actually pretty good.
Nice.
Then I got like a Nashville hot chicken. No, not my best
So
choice.
appetizers maybe?
Yeah. Well, I should have gone a burger or something. I already had all this other fried food, and I just piling more fried food on. I was like, and then I got onion rings. So I was like, this is a lot of fried food, dude. So I think that was my bad
palate.
there. Yeah. It was definitely my bad. But cool spot. We went on a Saturday, kind of before, people go out. So it was like 4:30, something like that. Not nobody in there. Handful of people in there. But yeah, cool little spot.
Nice.
Go support some local places. But
before they go Adieu.
Before they go to our next, that's a good transition right there. We're not going to do yet, but we kind of are trending in that direction. Yeah. Another thing to do, we're going to the Padre game in a few weeks here, or like a month or so. But they have some Padre tours. Have you went on the Giants one? Yeah. So Padres tours, I'm trying to figure out if they have them pregame, but it's like if you get a tour pregame, you get to go different areas, watch them warm up, do this, watch BP. But then they're like, if on Sundays, they might not do BP.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think they do on Sundays.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, well, a lot of mights and maybes. And I was like, I don't know. And it's still
$100 or something.
Yeah, $90.
Yeah.
No tickets included. You still have to get your ticket. So I'm trying to figure out how we do this. Maybe an off day where just do like a stadium tour, but I kind of want to see pregame. So we might just go in 90 minutes early, and maybe somebody would be doing BP.
Well, you see BP. If you don't go Sunday, nobody's going to do BP.
No?
Is it a Sunday game?
Sunday game.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, 90% of the time. But they'll still do warm-up.
They just take off the day?
I think because it's a day game almost 90% of the time that they don't do it.
Yeah.
Just because it means them getting in there earlier and earlier. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had bad luck with BP on Sundays.
Okay.
If it's non-Sunday, getting in there 90 minutes means you get to watch the away team hit BP, which for us is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I forget who we were even playing that day. It's no rival.
Okay.
But they also had some packages where you could do it was like, when the kids are down there getting signatures, it's like that package. Get signatures from the visiting team though. It was like, I was like,
odd.
This is weird. So I don't know. Try to figure all that. But I remember last week we were talking about a different Padres experience. We were talking about it a little bit before the podcast. It was called Fantasy
Camp.
Okay. This is something that's interesting that I'm like, it would be fun to do. You guys are saying it was like 10 grand. It's a way bigger bargain than that. So tell us about
way cheaper
Fantasy Camp. I think Brian was talking about it. You and Brian maybe, and you're like, two radio guys. Do you know who they are? Is it Ben and Woods or is it somebody else?
I don't think Ben does it. Woods does it for sure. And then their producer, I think, can't remember his name right off the top of my head. But they do it, I think, every year. And it is in January in Peoria, where the Padres spring training is. January 9th through 15th, 2026. It's already sold out. So not sure how early you have to sign up for this or if there's a wait list for 2027 already. So
there might be something, and you maybe you have to know somebody, or if you've already done it, maybe you have, first crack at it, something like that.
Although you'd think they'd want newbies to come. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's looks pretty rad. January 9th through 15th, 2026 only costs $6,400.
See, that's a deal.
$6,470 is what it is, with $1,000 deposit, just over $1,000. All the proceeds, that's kind of cool. Benefit the Padres Foundation, so the nonprofit part of the Padres.
Nice.
It's 7 days, 6 nights, hotel accommodation. This is what it includes. Daily instruction and coaching for former Padres players. Each team will be coached by 2 former Padres legends. I know Mark Loretta goes every year, or at least every time I've seen it. I think Mark Sweeney goes out there, who I just saw at Dick's last week and said hello.
Nice. Did he say what's up?
Yep, he did. He said, we were just too close to not say hi. It would have been like an awkward pass. Anyway. And then you get 7 games with the final game played in Peoria Stadium. So 6 games are played in the off fields, practice field. And then the 7th is actually played in the stadium. That's pretty rad.
So it's like a full week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of games too. You and I didn't get to play last week because I got sniped running to first base. But over the last 2 weeks, we've had 2 games a week. Last week we had 3 games. This week we have 2 games.
Yeah.
And I'm exhausted.
That's tiring out there, dude.
I'm exhausted. I only coached last week. I got hurt and coached. Anyway, so you're playing 7 games in 7 days. That's pretty good. You get a personalized Padres uniform and other Padres gear. You get your own clubhouse locker. That's pretty rad. I just want to pile Jordan boxes so it looks like I got really cool shoes. Anyway, breakfast and lunch each day at the clubhouse. 4 dinners provided the week. Closing night awards banquet and priority registration. Oh yeah, there you go. Priority registration for Padres Fantasy Camp 2027.
Nice.
So
basically, you go out there. They're teaching you how to play. You guys are actually playing. Are these guys playing too, or just all the fantasy campers? It sounds like.
I think it's a group. I think some of the big leaguers play because you also have to have guys getting in catcher's gear and I know Woods plays and his producer, I can't remember his name. But it's baseball. It's they're playing hardball. It's not slow pitch softball we play. And it looks like a lot of fun.
It sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of baseball.
It does sound like a lot.
But this sounds like a fun experience for that for $6,500. Yeah,
and you're going to dinners with the former big leaguers and talking baseball all weekend.
All right, we need to get on priority 2027. I don't even know if I want to play the games. Maybe I'll just manage or something. But just to be
I'll see when the Giants one is, and we'll play. Maybe we'll play against each other.
That would be fun.
Oh, I'm guessing that they have enough. So that's probably what it is. They probably have enough to field 2 teams.
Yeah,
is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not very many people, but it sounds really cool.
It does. All right, let's get into it. Get whoever's listening. You guys got connections? Hook us up.
Yeah,
get us into fantasy camp.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a lot's included too. I like it. We should do fantasy camp living in San Diego fantasy camp. Got to figure that out.
Ours would be slow pitch.
$1,500 slow pitch. You get 3 games. Get
You
to
have
hang
stay
out.
at your own house.
You camp on
You
the
stay at
fields.
Chris's house.
All right. Are you ready for Adieu?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Giants playoff hopes.
No, it's similar. Yeah, the Giants playoff hopes. I bid you adieu. No, but the Dodgers lead in the NL West.
Oh yeah.
Say goodbye to that.
I'm not mad at that.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I
mean,
the Dodgers.
Okay, good. I was just thinking, you didn't want to. You were mad from last week when you went up there, and I don't know if we've been playing you guys, and you guys can't put up a single damn run. It's
No,
like,
we can put up one.
put up one run. Sorry, you can't put up one run.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like that dude who pitched last night seems solid. Like seems like good, and then they
But
showed
balked in a run.
Yeah, he did balk in a run, but then they showed his run support, and he's got the lowest in the league, 295 or something under 3, sub 3. Yeah. And so, I don't know.
Well, even Logan Webb on Monday pitched masterfully and left one pitch up,
Yeah,
and it was the end of the game. It's insane. There's no margin for error. That's how the Giants are playing so bad that if you make one mistake, like a balk, or like one pitch that's not up above the strike zone and right in the middle, that's the end of the game.
I mean, Logan Webb was dealing, dude, through
insane.
Big stretches. Like he had a little bit here, and then big stretch of dealing, and then
But
got a few in.
This season for him, if he stays in, he prides himself on pitching a lot of innings, like eating innings. But there's been a few games in the last month where they've left him in just one batter too many or one inning too long, and just like the other day, like literally it could have been
a vet, right? Like so he's got some say in, or
he's
pull
gonna
in it.
Be pissed, if he gets pulled. But like at some point, if he's not making pitches, like which he clearly didn't, it went from a 1-1 tie to a 2-1 lead for the Padres, and then a 2-run homer. Like after he left that pitch up to make it 2-1.
Yeah, it was a few hits
done.
in a row. Yeah,
He's done.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's just my thought.
Yeah, I could sense the anger.
Melvin, I'm not sure exactly why we extended you so early in the season.
Is this his first season there?
Second, but like
okay.
I'd be perfectly fine bidding him adieu. That's the adieu today.
Bob Melvin, we bid you adieu. So Dodgers, Padres are tied 68 and 52. 68 wins, 52 losses. Last 10 Dodgers are 4-6. Last 10 Pods are 7-3. We just need a little bit more.
You play them this
away.
weekend.
Yeah, so we got a big week. I mean, we've already started the next 10 games as you guys and the Dodgers. So we got one against you, Thursday off. Dodgers this weekend
right now too, playing the Giants. So you're fine.
Yeah.
I mean that's what it's like
us playing the Giants.
Yeah.
Dude, the Rock. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Rockies do stink, but you guys are still like, you get a few guys on. Suarez got one on in the ninth inning. I was just expecting a home run or something. I know, but still, dude, it could turn really quick.
Yeah, the Padres really wanted to go into. They wanted to get the tie yesterday because like Suarez going in with the 4-run lead, like he didn't have to be there.
No,
A position player could have gone in and pitched, and you guys would have still won.
Yeah.
So.
It's funny when I pitch the boy in the backyard, I'll throw him some, not gas, but I'll throw him some fastballs, and those are the ones he could hit, and then I'll just like almost like a softball throw and just like lob it in there.
See, the kids
just
think it's
whiffs it, dude. He's just like
the kids think it's so easy to hit a slow pitch softball.
I'm like, dude, how come you can't hit the slow ones? It's just like lands right in there because it's coming at a a little different trajectory. Angle. But anyways, there was a meme that I saw this morning. I think it was from San Diego, bad San Diego, or San Diego Padre memes, bad San Diego Padre memes, something like that. It was Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal driving in a car. I think it was from the same movie. It had to have been. Mm-hmm. And Nick Cage is like looking at Pedro, and it says LA above, and it shows the record 68 and 52. He's kind of like mean mugging, and he's like kind of like bummed out, like, fuck, sorry, I almost dropped an F-bomb there, but
that's how I feel.
And then
you're getting my energy over
Pedro Pascal's like looking over at him, like driving with like a big grin on, says SD 68 and 52, just the different feeling of, us coming up, them coming down. So it'd be fun. It'd be a fun weekend series.
I would say the Dodgers are probably a little bit worried.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, who did I say it to the other day that I figured the Giants would win a couple more games and actually be chasing the wild card.
Yeah.
But I assumed, and I've heard a couple people say that the Giants would be chasing the Dodgers for that third wild card spot, not the Padres.
Yeah.
So, meaning the Padres would be in first.
Yeah. I mean, just they really came through in the trade deadline. Just those 2 or 3 pieces just added so much to the batting order, where it's, our 7 through 9 have just been not raking it, but just so much improvement from prior.
Yeah.
Where you had Maldonado and Tyler Wade and some other rando.
Yeah. Your new catcher, Fermin, had a 2-run homer against the Giants yesterday.
Yeah.
Or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. And then Laureano got your walk-off on Sunday or Saturday night. So, yeah, there's been a bunch.
Yeah. And Fermin's just putting into play. Laureano, like, they're all putting into play. There's and then it just kind of gives the other guys a little bit more cushion because, you're not, it's not just walking through those. So everybody's going to be hitting a little better. So anyway, super fun. Keep it up. Yeah. A big stretch here where we got you guys, Dodgers, you guys, Dodgers. So we'll see you back at home here. Are you going to any games?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Day game or?
No, it's night game. 6:40.
Okay.
I think 6:40.
They have a day game today.
Because the big debate was whether we were going to make the playoffs in San Marcos for softball.
Oh, are we?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
I know everybody.
What's our record, by the way? I don't even know.
We're 2-2. So tonight we'd be 3-2, but the 2 teams I think above us are the ones we lost to. So
Okay.
And they're the ones that played down.
And we didn't. What did we go first half?
3-2.
3-2. Interesting.
Yeah, so we could finish the season 6-4 and not make the playoffs.
Okay. I'm all right with no playoffs.
Yeah, especially because we have a game on Thursday.
Exactly. Last week
we gotta lock into Carlsbad now.
Last week was brutal. Doubleheader. Luckily, we didn't have a doubleheader with the late game and the gap in the middle.
Yeah. The team that played after us did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, it was. Then we played 9 this last game but it was 9v9, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk camping.
Yeah.
Local camping with kids. Have you guys gone camping anywhere? Tent camping?
So
with the children?
I mean, not very much.
No.
Not as much as I would. I mean, we will hopefully do it more. Sports takes over. Like I do realize now that I just didn't play as much sports as my kids did because we camped a ton as kids.
Well,
I think now sports are not. Yeah, it wasn't as year round as it is now too.
It wasn't as year round, and also it was like you have one game on Saturday, and so I remember we'd go camping, and maybe you come play a game, and then go back camping. Yeah. It wasn't like maybe a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe 2 games, you know, that kind of stuff. So you didn't have tournaments as much.
Yeah. Well, and my dad never coached, so like I feel obligated to be there.
Yeah.
Like even if I have assistant coaches, like I don't like missing games just because I know what I'm doing to them. I know that I'm putting it all on them. But anyway. So we did Cardiff once or twice with kids, and then we did Palomar. We did the Doan Family Campground, which I love that spot.
That place is cool,
and I've done that a few times. I did a lot growing up, and I've done it now with my dad and my brother when we were doing camping trips every spring, and then with Chelsea and the boys. It's been like 4 or 5 years ago now, but it was a blast.
So you have the lake. Little pond there.
Pond
there.
Yep.
What else is out? You have some trails right there?
A ton of trails. So like from the campsite. So you go up Palomar Airport Road or Palomar Mountain to that like junction where you go off. If you go to the left, you go to Down Family Campground. If you go straight, you go to the Observatory Campground and in the Observatory. And Doan Family, you turn left and then you kind of go back down into this little valley, and the pond's on your right. And from the campground, there's like a huge meadow that you can hike out into. There's a creek. There's a lot of really cool like flat hiking. And then if you want to go crazy, you can hike back up the mountains back towards the intersection and stuff.
Bathrooms
really cool.
and stuff out there?
Yeah, bathrooms, showers.
Any like convenience store?
Up at the top. So you have to go back up.
Back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to the junction, like at the top of, or not the top of Palomar Mountain, but like the 4-way junction there.
Yeah.
There's a little spot where we got firewood. I think we had to get emergency beer, things like that.
Got it.
Was up there. Yeah. So
if you went somewhere up there, because the place I'll tell you next, it was just too hot. You think it gets too hot up there? I mean, obviously it gets too cold up there. So there's certain times you don't want to go.
Yeah. We've never been when it's been too hot. We've been when it's been too cold. Sensing, I mean, I don't like hot weather camping very much. It's easier for me to get warm than it is for me to cool off in the heat.
And it's tough, like when you're in that oven of a tent.
Yeah.
Just like uncomfortable. It's kind of humid in there.
Yeah. Palomar Mountain right now shows 75.
Okay. So not bad.
Yeah, not horrible. It's also high enough up too. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Does it show low for the night?
Let's see. Let me go back.
Because I bet it gets in the 50s ish even right now.
Yeah, 51.
Yeah.
Oh, so today shows high of 81, low of 51. Tomorrow's 80, 46. And it's cooling down next week.
80, 46. That's cold.
74, 44, 45. So it's not that bad at night though.
No?
No, like
Just bundle up.
yeah, bundle up.
It's not 20
It's
degrees.
not like heater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 20 degrees. Yeah.
All right.
Air mattress. I think that's the key.
Air mattress.
Air mattress is the key because you get off the ground.
Yeah. So maybe I just need to plan it better because I was looking last minute throughout the week. I was like, okay, just kind of dialing in a few places, trying to figure out if there's any way, if anybody knows, let us know. Hello at Livin in San Diego. Way to get last minute beach campsite. My sister said originally, or maybe a few years ago, she said there was a site that basically people either put up last minute or there's some sites where you can sign up and you get alerts when they cancel, that kind of thing. But I'm trying to figure out, so if
I don't know about Cardiff. Carlsbad last Friday, it was last Friday or maybe the Friday before, there was a line of 4 or 5 cars. I think there's a wait list for like if you show up and you can get put on a wait list for if a site comes available.
Okay. Do you have to wait in a car or can you
I'm not
walk
sure.
up?
I'm not sure.
All right. We're going to have to find out. Because, yeah, I mean, I guess you could book 6 months out and just get an off weekend or off week. Obviously, right now it's all booked. The only ones that were available, which actually would be kind of cool if you just get a group of people, is the group sites, which are, $500 or something.
Yeah.
But you can fit a ton of people out there and then you get the huge kind of end of the campground. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
So maybe I might just get enough people to do that. Probably, I don't know what would be, I don't know. I have to find out how many people you could fit in there. But anyways, the beaches, I think, are just super easy intro to camping. Here's how to set up the tent. You're kind of in a comfort zone where you have everything you need right there.
Lucadia Pizza delivers if you really
pizza,
need it.
Lucadia Pizza. You go to VG, you go to all those spots. Like, it's just super simple. You're not in the woods per se, which is like, it's perfect, for the kids. Get to sleep in a tent, but you're near home. If anything goes awry, you're there. But just getting those sites, I guess, is kind of the key. So I know 6 months out. So I might just have to book 6 months out from now and just see how it's like you said, tournaments and all that changes so much.
I know. It's crazy.
The other place that I was checking out is Dos Picos Campground over in Ramona. So you go out to 67, you kind of follow that out there.
Dos Picos.
And Dos Picos is a community park. So they have, it says big areas to play, big like open grass fields, all that kind of stuff. And then the campgrounds are on the, west side where they got some RV. It did say they do have some mini, what are they called? Not yurts, but like little cabins, like 200 square foot cabins.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But when I was reading it, it said, okay, we have cabins. They have one bed and then 3 bunk beds. I don't know how that works out, but, and then it said in quotations, no mattresses or dressings. It was like, wait, so what's on these bunk beds? Is it just like is it like a cot? I don't know what it is, but anyways, they do have a little pond out there as well. So you do a little fishing. They have some hiking trails. It looks pretty cool and it's not too far away. Only thing is it got super hot and looking on a map, it just has like trees. It's not like one of the, what's that one that I went to up north in San Clemente? I have it on here, but anyways, it's a little more open where, you don't have that to get away. So anyways, it's off. Yeah. It's 67. And then you cut off and go down a little bit. It's right. Like I said, it's a big community park. So there's a bunch of area in there, but that's one that's on the list. I read good things that it's easy, good for families, all that kind of stuff. And it's not too far. It looks like there's a winery out there too.
Nice.
A little bit further north, but kind of near-ish Mount Woodson Golf Club. So yeah, that's one on the list. We also have this one my mom told me about. And recently, just in the last year or two, they added some more, not yurts, but little cabins, I guess. So it makes it a little bit easier. They have camping and glamping, but Vail Lake Resort.
Oh, yeah. Drive past it a bunch.
Yeah. We used to go to a place out there too. It was, I don't remember. I was a kid, but it was somewhere. It wasn't Vail Lake Resort. It was just like a private campground. We called it the Ranch. And it was somewhere out in the Temecula area. I had so much fun there. There's like a little pond in the middle. We get one of those inflatable boats, pump it up, kind of cruise around, do some fishing. They had this old barn where we'd go and hunt, or not hunt, but tell stories of Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead was a big thing. So there was this one room at the top, and this barn smelled gross. It was so old. There wasn't anything living in it. It was just an old barn. So we go to the top, and there's like this old couch here. So we're all hanging out. And you look into this room. There's a room at the end, and it's got a glass window looking in. And if you look in there, shine your flashlight, hundreds of bats flying around. Anyways, one of those bats was in our room, and cruise around, it's like swooping down. And Steve, who was one of the dads, grabs one of the cushions off the couch, and it's flying towards us. So he swings it. Thing disappears. We're just like, oh, I guess it's gone. My sister starts screaming. It flew. She had a Umbro jacket. Remember those old like soccer jackets? Like it had the hood on. It flew past her head into her hood, so it's inside of her hood. So she's freaking out. Luckily, she didn't get rabies or anything. But anyways,
luckily,
I think at some point they did have like some horses out there. And I remember one time it was at night, and I was like walking by the fence, and the horse was standing there, and like I kind of got up on the fence and like got on the back of the horse, and just no saddle or anything.
How old were
probably
you?
not a good idea. I don't know, dude. It was not a good idea.
He didn't buck you off or anything?
There was
He
allegedly,
friendly?
yeah, no, he just kind of stood there. Luckily, I don't know. He
could have been
he didn't
your
even
death day.
move. Remember one night we were
He's probably sleeping.
He probably was sleeping. One night we were cruising our bikes through it was all dirt roads all the way around, and so we were riding our bikes, and one of do you know anybody from Highland, California?
No.
I don't. It was like me and some of the other kids, whatever, going down one of these dirt roads, and one of the kids like freaks out and like crashes the bike, and there was like an old man standing in the road allegedly.
Sweet.
But we never found the old man. He was just, I don't know, spooky out there, some spooky things. Anyways, we did hay rides. It was so fun. I tried to find it on a map. I don't know where it is, but Vail Lake Resort, 400 acres of unparalleled recreation space in the high desert of Temecula. They do have hiking, equestrian trails. They have world-class mountain biking, camping, and glamping from the KOA. I think they have like a bar out there, like a little restaurant bar kind of thing. But my mom, they all went out there. They have like a little bike park. If you look on Google Maps, look at the eastern portion of it. It's like this cool, you can look at like just looks like bike trails, but a small little area of biking. So they got the lake obviously out there, but they do have, I want to click into camping and glamping. I want to see how much the little yurts are. Let's see if we're loading. I should have probably loaded this before, but anyways, it's not bringing it up. But anyways, Vail Lake, another good option. Then this
It's
is
hot up there right now too.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just as hot as the other one. This is something I'm trying to see if Carlsbad's doing any more of them. I think my wife said they might do one at Alga Norte, but S'nores and S'mores, where they do the city of Carlsbad S'nores and S'mores camping experience is fun for first-time camper as well as a seasoned pro. It was like first-time camper. Like I said, I don't know if I'd count it as camping, but it would still be a fun experience. But they have family relays, games, crafts, face painting, a fun zone. The evening ends with popcorn, s'mores, and a feature presentation. This just happened like last weekend. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. And then you wake up, continental breakfast, go on a hike if you want, go check out the trails. And it's $33 and includes all that stuff. So all you do is set up your tent. They provide the rest. So go in there, get barbecue dinner, eat s'mores, popcorn, breakfast, hike, all that. was like, that's like, I don't know. That's like camping in your backyard, I guess, is basically what it comes down to. But that one was, I tried to look at that. That was like one of my last minute ones. Oh no, I saw the flyer in when we were filming in Carlsbad in the gym over there.
Okay.
At Stagecoach.
Have you ever done or looked at the safari park one?
Mm-mm.
It's Roar and Snore.
Tell me about it.
So over towards like down below. So Wildland Park, you come down that big escalator or elevator. I mean, takes you to that lower area, like where the cheetah runs and stuff. Past that, like towards the elephants, they have all those kind of like yurts, but like tents set up.
Yeah,
and they do. I don't know if it's just during the summer. It says call to book, but it's all ages. It's not cheap. It's $165 for one night, but it's overnight, 4:15 to 9:30 a.m. They have like a whole bunch of activities and stuff that they do each night. Looks cool. It's like literally overlooking one of the main, whatever, safaris.
No animals in here.
No animals are going to go in your tent. No, but I think they do have like they bring those animal. I don't know what they call them. People that carry like parrots and like they have a name for them, but I can't remember what it's called.
Handlers.
Handler. Yeah.
I don't know. Is that what they're called?
They call them ambassador. I think that's animal ambassador. Anyway,
animal ambassador.
That they bring them out. Just speaking on animal ambassador, if you haven't seen Will Ferrell, where he shows up to night shows with animals and stuff, you got to Google it. There's one. Have you seen that?
No.
I can't remember whose show it's on, but he shows up, and I think he's like an animal ambassador. And he's got like a duck in his hand.
He's playing a part.
He's playing a part. He's being funny, and like he has a duck, but he says it's not a duck-billed platypus. It's a duck body platypus. But it's clearly just a duck. So anyway,
I'll look it
Google
up
that.
after
You
this.
should Google it.
I'll look it up after this.
I had the boys just rolling over yesterday watching it. He had a guinea pig that he was saying was a tiger. So anyway,
all right, I'll give it a gander.
Yep.
Another spot I think would be cool. San Mateo. That was the one I was talking about. That's in San Clemente. So just up north. Yeah. There's a trail that goes down to like the beach trestles. It's like a mile.
It's
so
before you get to San, like right.
Yeah, right. That
side.
exit, that first exit, which is can't think of it. Is it San Mateo? I don't know. Whatever that first exit is, right after you get out of Camp Pendleton. It's right there. That's where I had my bachelor party. That was super fun too. Wide open, plenty of room for bocce ball. So not many tree coverage. We also went there on our road trip. That was like our first stop. We started a road trip through California, and that was our first stop. 45 minutes away. Like this will work.
And stayed there?
Stayed there, yeah.
Okay.
Stayed the night there.
Yeah.
I think
so that first 45 minutes. Packing the truck is really hard.
Yeah.
All that stuff. You're exhausted by 45
minutes. Yeah, we're like,
minutes.
dude, let's just stop. We'll go here. And then we continued on there. But it was, I think I might have got a poison oak there because I had poison oak throughout that whole trip. And it happened relatively quick. So it was either there or our next stop. I don't know. Anyways, or something poisonous. It had to have been poison oak.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's poison oak there, right?
Yeah. 90%.
As with most.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, there is here too. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Before we get into the top 5, I know we're going overtime a little bit, but got to get this in. We're going to get in the top 5 best camping for San Diego, but I want to hear, okay, I've heard this a lot. I haven't heard this a lot. I heard this recently and I've heard it throughout, when we've had kids and stuff, but we were talking with somebody at a party and he's brought up camping and this and that. And one of the families was going camping, but the guy brought up the YMCA, tribes, nations, go and camp. What is it? I don't know. You kind of had an idea.
I keep getting invited. Yeah. So when we were kids, I did Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
And I think they still do have Scouts. I don't think they call it Boy Scouts anymore.
Yeah.
And they used to call it Indian Guides, which I think is what this has become.
Yeah. That's what they said.
But I get a lot of invites from, it sounds like a lot of just camping trips, like less meetings like Cub Scouts and all that, and more just trips to places.
That's what he was saying. So it's through the Y. They usually set up one trip per month. So go on whatever you want. I think they go through 3 or 4, whatever. There's ones for, daddy, daughter, dad, son, whatever, all that kind of stuff. Probably the whole family ones too. I just don't get like how he pitched it. Cause another guy sitting next to me was chatting about how he's getting recruited as well. And there's certain, I don't get the whole nation thing. There's like Tahoe Nation and this and that, but within nations, there's tribes. I'm like, wait, what do you guys, can't we just all go camping? I don't get it. Like go out, get on a group email or something. And so I mean, I guess it's a thing where
You should just create your own.
yeah, I might. I don't know. I can't call it that. I'll be trademark, but like he's like, yeah, some of like 2 of the groups are like recruiting him. The other guy's like, yeah, I checked out whatever this guy, or this group. And these guys are like big boozers. And so they get into some trouble, but these guys, you know, like picking out what dads you want to hang out with. And I was like, I don't know,
like
dude.
The dads I want to hang out with.
Yeah. But I mean, at a certain point, you know, you still
have to camp.
Exactly. You're still going with the family, you still go with the kids. You don't need to booze it up the entire time. But he said that, yeah, certain ones are a little more aggressive in that front. So I don't know. I guess it's a thing. Maybe I need to do some more research. I don't know if I'm going to be joining any. I think maybe Ben, maybe I'll ask him. He's in something like that on our team.
Oh.
All right. I know goes group camping and stuff. So maybe I'll ask him if he comes tonight to the
He's
game.
coming.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll hit him up. Tribes, nations. I don't know. It was just weird. It just kind of sounds.
It sounds like I don't have enough control.
And yeah, you don't. They tell you where to go. One that looks actually super fun. I don't know if it was through that, but is Catalina. That looks fun out there. But we'll cover that on another day. All right. Last but not least, top 5. This is coming from Campland, which is in San Diego. But top 5. Okay. Let me restart that so that we could clip this. All right. Here are the 5 best camping spots in San Diego. And the first one is from their own stable. So it is Campland on the Bay, San Diego's premier family camping resort for families looking for the ultimate waterfront camping experience. Actually, my friends have gone and they said it's pretty cool. Located in Mission Bay, said it's pretty fun. They do RV camping, so super easy. But 2 heated swimming pools and jacuzzis, the beach and the marina with jet skis, pontoons, boats, kayaks, paddleboards, full skate park and sports courts, and then live music events and daily recreation. So it's a little bit more than that, right? Full hookups, all that kind of stuff. Second on the list, San Alejo State Beach. We already covered that one.
Yep.
Direct beach access camp stores. I think maybe the Carlsbad one I'd dig a little more because you have the Carlsbad. What's the place we went to? The camp store. Yeah, pretty awesome, which was right there. Third, this is a place that I said I wouldn't go because I just went there the last few weeks ago when we were showing some houses down there. Sweetwater Summit Regional Park. And it's open. It's like, I don't know, just kind of all paved over. It was just a bunch of people in RVs. And it's like, dude, if you want to bring your house somewhere else,
stay home. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's nice to wake up. You're on the lake. There's some trails around there. But I don't know. That kind of camping's not my favorite. I'm always trying to go onto campsite photos, find like this little okay, this one has like it's little trees back here. You're kind of hidden.
Mountains and trees and stuff.
Yeah. Number 4 on the list. This is a place I went a lot growing up. Cuyamaca Rancho State Park. Mountain camping amidst nature. 40 miles from San Diego. Encompasses over 26,000 acres. They got hiking trails, wildlife viewing, all kinds of stuff. Family campsites, equestrian. We used to go to, I think it's called Pico, maybe. Nearby, you have Lake Cuyamaca, so we'd go there, set up, bring like the little grill, and then once again, Steve, who hit the bat into my sister's face, grill up some breakfast sandos next to the lake. It was awesome. I remember running through like all the toolies, like you could fold them down so you're kind of over the lake running out there. That was super fun.
Nice.
And then last but not least is your spot, Palomar Mountain State Park. So you got Doan Pond. You have, what's the top one? Observatory. I've been to Observatory up there. Camping, all kinds of fun stuff out there. So there's your top 5 family camping spots here in San Diego. Let me know what some of yours are. Drop them in the comments below. I want to hear because, like I said, I need to get out there. I need to plan it, I guess. That's the key.
How hot do you think it is in Lake Cuyamaca right now? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It is, I don't know. Because it's in the mountains, so it's probably similar to Palomar.
Yeah, probably. It's not quite as high.
Yeah, I don't remember it being too hot or too... I mean, yeah, it gets cold out there, but never... No snow, never too freezing, that kind of thing.
That's where I did 6th grade camp growing up.
What was that called?
Camp Fox is where I went, but
Camp
I think
Fox.
That's gone now.
I heard some other kid yeah, there's a handful of kids camps out that way too. But all right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy camping or camp and talk. Go Padres. We'll catch y'all next week.